Everybody needs someone by their side. Now you can't go on with another night. Since the championship's been gone, my life has been so sad. See, it didn't take a lot for just to love you. And it didn't take a lot for just to love you. See, if you believe that you and me change the world someday, when I say I still love you, I still love you. I just know I still love you. I still love you. Hey everybody, what's going on? It's What's the Tea, it's What's the Tea, it's What's the Tea, of course. And right now, I just kind of wanted to say thanks so much for continuing to watch the show while I was, on a kind of small hiatus, if you will. Today's show is called I Own Me. And it's basically a show today of independence, and of course I feel it a very strong need to be very independent. But before I go into that, as I mentioned in the pre-show, of course, I'm gonna have another show after this. It's about my experience in Detroit. It was pretty fun. So I want you guys to stick around for that, of course. Okay. So hey everybody, what's going on? Today, we're talking about independence, being on your own. And when I say I own me, I mean that with or without you, I'm on my own. I own me. You see what I'm saying? So, basically, with that, I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be on my own. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with standing out there in the middle of the crowd, because you could be a trendsetter. You could be someone out there trying to make a big, if you ain't touching someone, so you're touching somebody with whatever it is that you do. It has to be something positive, child. You can't be on no foo-foo fluckery. That's not how the game is played. But yes, be independent and not be dependent. Okay? Remember that. Be the independent, not the dependent. Because I say with me, I'm not so much of a dependent. I am an independent in certain ways, more than less, because of the certain situations that I do and certain things that I do to put myself out there and make myself therefore an independent. Now, if that's not your situation, pinpoint things that, could make you more independent as far as that. And what I mean when I say that, I mean, you need to, write down your flaws. I've done it. I'm not saying anything that I haven't done myself. Write down your flaws, with all the things that you know that you need to do to work on whatever it is that you need to work on to make sure that, you do this and this is going to go through. And if not, have a backup plan. Always have a backup plan. That's another main key point in being independent. You must have a backup plan. With me, that's something like, for instance, If you see on my Twitter, I'm always talking about nothing always goes my way, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. That's like when I have a car or something like that. And I'm driving around the city, just trying to go see some friends, some people that I know, or something like that. And then next thing you know, nothing happens, and something happens to the point where I have to, work this around to the point where I have to like so much as fuck up my schedule. And I'm a very scheduled person. You need to schedule this in so that way I'm here at this time, so that way this happens and I'm not, this isn't a result of that. Kind of shit like that. And speaking of which, being on the schedule, we're also going to talk about at work. When you feel like you're at work, you do your job and everything, you're a very good employee, a very good associate, whatever the case may be, at your job. You're a very good person at your job. You do what you're supposed to do. You come to work on time. You come back from your breaks and everything on time. You do what is asked of you. And, they treat you like, you ain't shit. They treat you like you're trash. They treat you like, well, you're supposed to be doing. Why am I, applauding you for you doing your job? Anyway, that's what you're supposed to do, yes, but you're also supposed to acknowledge those who actually do come in and do what they're supposed to do and work very hard to make sure that you're not the one that's going to get cussed out at the end of the day, because quite frankly, we make you look good, dear. Know that. We make you look good. And all I'm saying is just appreciate your employer, okay? If you're a manager, appreciate your employees, because they appreciate you, and it's a lot of things that they're willing to do for you, and you just need to be able to listen to them and, set the pace. You set the tone, and you set everything for when you walk into the door. For instance, if I could want to go ahead and use my job, when I was there, there was one manager in particular that I just did not like. I had to ask everybody, she in here today? I don't really like her. And at my job, I was the top credit grader. I was doing the things, okay? I put them bitches up from where they were negative. So I did what I was supposed to do. I had to work and I did my shit. So check my stats, dear. That's all I have to say. But I didn't like working with her. She was fake. She wasn't real, She just, everybody had their share of her, and she was just a real biatch, She was just a real biatch, and it just got on people's nerve and it irritated people. And then in another thing that I wanted to speak as far as not so much work relationships, but relationships in general. If you've got a boyfriend or if you've got a girlfriend, whatever the case may be, you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend who feels like, they have more control over you than the average person. No, that's another thing. That's not tolerated. You do not have more control over it. You have control over yourself, okay? You have control over yourself. You don't let these motherfuckers come into your life and just say this is what's gonna happen, because this motherfucker shitting in your milk calling it chocolate. I'm just calling it like I see it, and that's the motherfucker shitting in your milk calling it chocolate. I'm not gonna do that, and I don't want nobody to do that to me, so therefore you're not about to come in here and shit in my milk and call it chocolate. That's just me being all the way real. So London's note is have all over around confidence. You have to have confidence in yourself to make sure that you're independent. You're not the dependent. You're to be the independent, not the dependent. Remember that, okay? Confidence is key, and when you find yourself and build so much confidence in yourself that will therefore put you out there on your own, and you will be able to be short. So yes, what you guys need to do now is stay tuned for the little short that I have, and tweet the show. What's the tea? Let's see what else. You need to tweet me, of course. New cover boy. That's capital N-U, capital C-O-V-E-R, capital B-O-I. Okay? I have to spell it out for you. That's horrible. Then you need to subscribe to me on YouTube. We need more subscribers. This is some BS. B-side on 45. Y'all know better than this. TheSpiritsoulstar, and of course you can find me on Facebook, TheSpiritsoulstar. Okay? If you can't find all that, then you can just go to Google and hit New Cover Boy. Exactly how I spelled it, because I'm not spelling it again. Au revoir! Oh, and the shirt for the day is Coca-Cola. I'm gonna catch away, baby. I'm a Coke person. Fuck Pepsi. Go Coke.